After transmigrating, I became a true deity worshipped in the village. But I couldn't be happy. For over a decade, I received no offerings, causing a crack in my statue. This mountain village is full of evil spirits. My only follower is an old lady named Joan. Just as I despaired, footsteps approached from outside. Someone's coming. I turned to see a young couple helping an old lady step over the threshold and slowly enter the temple. It was Charlie and his wife, and my only follower, Granny Joan. Could they be here to offer incense? I quickly returned to my statue and waited.
Mom, your legs are weak. Why insist on coming here to burn incense? This temple is so run down. Who would come here?
Others don't believe in Lord Blackstone, but I do. Lord Blackstone saved my life. Ouch.
Granny Joan stepped up to the statue, lit an incense stick, clasped her hands, and closed her eyes to pray.
Lord Blackstone, my time is almost up, so I am here to pay my last respects. Thank you for saving my life back then. I wish I could see you one more time.
Back then, Granny Joan was just a girl named Joan. At 10, she herded sheep on the mountain every day, returning at dusk. One night, a fierce wolf suddenly rushed out of the woods. As it pounced, a powerful shout suddenly scared it away. Joan turned around and saw a man waving her on. He looked exactly like Lord Blackstone's statue. From that day on, Joan visited the temple every week or two to burn incense and chat with Lord Blackstone. She kept this up for decades, until a year ago, when she broke her leg and had to stop. In the meantime, she also lost her sight.
Lord Blackstone, I wish I could see you one more time.
After her prayer, Granny Joan inserted the burning incense into the holder. Barding, asterisk 10 merits added. Congrats, chosen vessel, newbie quest complete. 50 merits added. The merit system is officially activated. Rewards, dream entry, blessing, and a statue rebuild, quest triggered. Completed for 200 merits. A stream of info flashed by. I checked the Oracle dashboard. This lousy system is finally activated. I excitedly checked my new dream entry power, which allows me to enter a target's dreams and communicate with their soul. Just the Granny Joan's incense gave me 10 merits. If the whole village burned incense for me, my merits would skyrocket. I glanced at Granny Joan and got an idea. That night, Granny Joan fell asleep and had a dream. She saw herself as a young girl walking through the woods, and a figure slowly approached. Joan turned around and smiled when she saw his face.
Lord Blackstone, why are you here?
Your time is near. I came specifically to bid farewell to an old friend.
Lord Blackstone, you shouldn't!
Thank you for all these years. Do you have any last wishes in this world?
Seeing you one last time before I die is enough.
Do you want to see your family one last time and say goodbye?
But I am blind. How can I see them?
Easy. Farewell.
The scene warped, and Granny Lewis woke up. She saw the oil lamp still burning by her bed, and her heart skipped a beat.
I can see!
Charlie walked to the bed.
Mom, why are you awake? Mom, you can see.
Granny Lewis teared up and hugged her son.
I woke up, and my eyes are healed. Lord Blackstone, let this old lady see you and say goodbye before passing.
Floating in midair, I watched this and left, satisfied. The next day, a sound woke me from my statue. I opened my eyes to see Charlie and his wife entering the temple.
Lord Blackstone, my mother passed. From now on, I'll take her place and serve you well.
He motioned for his wife to offer incense. Ding! Chosen vessel gains incense offerings. Merit increased. I looked at Charlie. Different merit values appeared above their heads.
Lord Blackstone, we're heading back. Once the funeral is over tomorrow, I'll repair the hall.
The next day, Charlie and his wife came to the village temple, but were spotted by a passing neighbor.
Charlie, what is up with you two today? Didn't you hate your mom worshipping Lord Blackstone? Why are you doing it now?
Before my mom passed, Lord Blackstone showed his power and healed her eyes. Come in and offer incense. Lord Blackstone will bless you.
After hearing this, they smiled at each other and waved as they left. Seeing this, I shook my head and smiled bitterly. A woman heard Charlie's words and rushed over.
Charlie, is Lord Blackstone really that powerful?
It was Yvonne, Dave's wife from the village.
Of course. I am telling the truth.
Seeing Yvonne so worried, Charlie asked what was wrong.
Dave went out to gather herbs before dawn and hasn't come back yet.
Quick! Go to the village chief and ask him to send a search party.
He went to Mistvale Ridge.
Mistvale Ridge is a valley by Lewis Hamlet. When night falls, thick white fog covers the mountains. It is said to be haunted by spirits, and anyone who goes in never comes out.
Why would Dave go to a place like that?
My dad fell and hurt himself. The doctor said he needs ginseng soup. So Dave went to Mistvale Ridge to gather herbs. The village chief already led a search party, but they didn't dare enter the mountain at night. They're just waiting at the entrance. Charlie, do you think Lord Blackstone can bless him in this situation?
Sincerity makes it work. Yvonne, just pray earnestly. Lord Blackstone will definitely bless Dave.
Yvonne entered the hall, only to see the statue in such a dilapidated state.
Lord Blackstone, if Dave can return safely, I promise to rebuild your statue.
Ding. Chosen vessel gains incense offerings. Merit +5. Only 5 points. I look down at Yvonne, speechless. But her wish matches my next mission. My spiritual range is only within a mile.
Mistvale Ridge is near Lewis Hamlet, but my spiritual power only reaches the pass. I can't go deeper. I am a bit annoyed right now. Whatever. I'll go check it out first. I guided my spiritual power away from the statue and flew toward Mistvale Ridge. Near the pass, I smelled incense. Upon approaching, I saw Chief Frank Lewis and several villagers kneeling before an altar. The plaque on the altar read, "Official plaque, Guardian of the Hills." They ignored me, their village god Lord Blackstone, and chose to worship a mountain god. I was furious seeing this. Frank and the others were clearly afraid to enter, so they set up an altar here to beg for protection. Then, a munching sound came. I turned and saw an owl on the altar pecking at the offerings. It was surrounded by a red glow. Turns out it was a little demon, looking at it. An idea struck me. The ridge seems to have evil spirits. Humans can't enter, but a demon can. I manifested my form and slowly approached it. As I neared, I revealed my golden divine form.
Still eating. Time to capture you.
The owl suddenly stood up and tried to flee when it saw my form. I used my power to intimidate it, and it fell off the altar.
I am merciful and won't hurt you. If you try to flee again, I won't hold back.
The owl got up and kowtowed to the plaque.
Mountain God! I didn't mean to eat your offerings! Please spare me!
I was speechless. What mountain god? Your whole family is the mountain god.
I am not the mountain god. I am Lord Blackstone.
Sorry, Lord Blackstone, I was blind and shouldn't have eaten your offerings.
I need you to do something for me.
I didn't waste words and got straight to the point.
I saw the man you mentioned earlier. He was lured away by a yellow fox demon in the mountains. I am not afraid of that fox demon, but we usually don't cross paths. If I try to take him, I am afraid he won't let him go.
Upon hearing this, I thought for a moment, then picked a candle from the altar and infused it with my power.
This candle is my token. If you help me with this, I will reward you.
The owl understood, grabbed the candle in its beak, and flew deep into Mistvale Ridge.
Look at that bird.
It took the candle. Uncle Ben, we've set up offerings, but it is unclear if the mountain god will help. You need to prepare yourself.
Yes, thanks for your help, Chief.
You never worshipped the mountain god before, and now you are begging for help. He knows that too.
What about asking Lord Glimmer? I heard if we have the 3 sacrifices ready, Lord Glimmer will show his presence.
Can we ever repay Lord Glimmer's debt? Is his help for free? Don't mention it again!
Meanwhile, in Mistvale Ridge, Dave got lost in the mountains and unknowingly wandered into a mysterious mountain mansion.
I am a resident of these hills. Young man, are you lost? Follow me. I'll show you the way. Young man, are you tired? Have some sweet water and take a break.
Dave couldn't resist the temptation. He lost control and slowly approached the beautiful woman. Just as he was about to make a move, he smelled a strong stench on her, and it suddenly dawned on him. He looked again, and the woman was actually an amber fox in human form. In a panic, Dave stepped on air, fell into the tall grass, and passed out.
Young man, why run so fast? You made me look everywhere for you.
She slowly reached out. Just as the amber fox was about to grab Dave, an owl flew in from afar.
Stop!
The bird swooped down and pecked her, making the amber fox retreat in pain.
We're of the same kind. Why stop me?
Calm down, Amber Lady. I was sent by Lord Blackstone, the patron of Lewis Hamlet, to save this man.
Patron? Do you even believe that? There are no gods around Mistvale Ridge.
The owl then took out a candle.
This is a token from Lord Blackstone. Take a look.
The owl lit the candle. Its magic turned the flame a pure blue. Instantly, the Amber Fox felt an unusual aura. The Amber Fox composed herself and thought for a moment.
You should know the rules of Mistvale Ridge. After dark, you can enter but not leave. If he can walk out on his own, it is not my concern.
The owl quickly landed and pecked Dave's forehead. Dave woke up with a start, looking around frantically, only to see a bird staring at him. The owl circled him twice, gesturing for Dave to follow. Dave didn't hesitate and immediately followed.
Uncle Angus, it is so late and still no sign of him. Dave probably won't make it back. Let's head back for now.
Where could you be?
The candle flame lit up in the distance.
Could Dave be back? Is that Dave?
As the mist cleared, a man's figure slowly emerged.
Dave!
Dave, what happened to you in the mountains? Why are you back so late?
Dave then told them all about his experience.
I was almost killed by an Amber Fox. A Nightwing saved me.
They then noticed the owl lying on the altar table.
I know! The Earth God must have answered! Let's bow and thank him!
Seeing this, the owl kicked over the altar table. It took flight, circled them a few times, gestured for them to follow, and flew into the distance. Seeing this, Dave quickly reminded them.
Quick, everyone, follow it!
The village chief led everyone to follow it out of curiosity. The owl led everyone back to the village and flew into a dilapidated little temple. Everyone stopped in their tracks when they saw it.
Lord Blackstone? Did Lord Blackstone send him? But none of us have ever been here.
Came here to see Lord Blackstone before going up the mountain, and ask for his help. He must have been sent by Lord Blackstone.
I didn't expect Lord Blackstone to be the one who saved him.
Chief Lewis looked at the rundown temple, then at Dave's family.
Everyone, go prepare offerings to thank Lord Blackstone!
Soon, offerings were laid out in the temple. Over 30 households in the village heard about Dave's story and sent someone. With Chief Lewis as the host, everyone expressed their gratitude. Congrats, chosen vessel, 100 merit points added.
Lord Blackstone, we neglected you before, yet you still helped us. We will definitely honor you from now on.
After offering incense, everyone left one by one.
Yvonne, I was right, wasn't I? As long as you are sincere, you'll get help.
Thanks for reminding me to burn incense, Charlie.
It is nothing. Just thank Lord Blackstone. Thanks for your advice, Charlie.
Right. Didn't you say you'd rebuild Lord Blackstone's statue? Don't forget.
Don't worry, Charlie. I'll find a craftsman tomorrow.
I was about to check my dashboard when I heard a bird hoot. I looked down and saw the owl lying on the ground.
Please believe me, Lord. You have no idea how dangerous it was. Luckily, I arrived in time to save Dave, and with the favor fruit, Amber Fox agreed to let him go. When I brought them back to the mountain, they thought it was the land god who helped. I was so mad I kicked over the wooden table before bringing them here to see you.
Well done. Come closer.
The owl approached the statue. I grabbed an incense stick and channeled my power into it. A blue smoke rushed toward the owl. It inhaled it, and its body heated up, instantly breaking 2 barriers. It was 3 barriers away from the next realm, but one incense stick broke 2 barriers, and dark red feathers grew on its body. Ding. Chosen vessel used divine power. Merit points reduced by 20. Just then, I received a deduction notice from the oracle.
Thank you, Lord. I am almost breaking through.
Then I saw its red feathers. Feather changes are usually normal colors. Why did it grow red feathers? Could it be the Feather King?
Visit me often from now on. If you complete my quests, I won't treat you badly. Go.
The owl happily flew away.
Then, I couldn't wait to check the oracle dashboard. After a quick look, I added 95 merit points to my rank. Wow! An ancient aura surged from my core, flowing through my meridians, and a golden light exploded. After the golden flash, I felt a surge of power welling up inside me.
Congratulations, chosen vessel. Rank advanced obtains the heavenly weather power. You can change the weather to one of three: clear, rain, or wind.
The next morning, Dave's family came to offer incense. Soon, another man entered the temple.
Lord Blackstone, this is Carpenter Bull, who I hired to rebuild your statue. Bull, since you are here, offer some incense to Lord Blackstone.
Since you are willing to rebuild the statue, you might as well worship Lord Glimmer, like we do in Bullstead. He'll bless you with good weather every year.
Hey, Bull! What nonsense are you spouting in front of Lord Blackstone? I don't need your work! Get out!
All right. I was talking nonsense. I apologize to Lord Blackstone.
What a joke. It seems this bull guy has no devotion at all.
3 taels of silver, done in half a month.
Bull, I can only scrape together 2 taels. Can I pay the last one with the wheat behind my house?
Greetings, Divine Elder. After I left last night, I couldn't stop thinking about your heroic figure. I tossed and turned, unable to sleep.
The owl said he wants to move here to serve me. Since I just woke up, I really do need someone to serve me.
If you truly wish to serve under me and do your best, I will grant you 1 stick of incense every month.
Thank you, patron. Thank you.
From now on, call me Sage Regent. I'll give you a name. Tell me about yourself first.
Yes, patron, I was a female owl. A fire from the sky burned my nest, and I was the only one who escaped. I passed out after flying out of the fire. When I woke up, the fire was out, and I gained my sentience.
So, what is your name?
I have no name. Please, grant me one, Sage Regent.
With those big eyes. How about big eyes? Just kidding. You have red feathers on your back, so I'll call you Red Feather.
Red Feather. Thank you for the name, Sage Regent.
At the end of May, the wheat was ripe. The villagers rushed to harvest it. By afternoon, they finally finished. Just as they were heading back, a thunderclap sounded. Dark clouds covered the sky, and a storm was coming. In the fields, the villagers panicked and screamed. They knelt and begged the heavens. But Charlie suddenly stood up and shouted, "Get up!"
Get up! When has the heavens ever shown us mercy? Pray to Lord Blackstone. He is our own god, and he will save us.
Then he prayed toward the village shrine. The villagers hesitated, then knelt too. Upon hearing their call, you immediately used your weather power. It was your first time, so you were a bit rusty, and it took longer to cast. Just then, the rain poured down. Seeing the downpour around them, the villagers despaired, but they were surprised to find no rain where they gathered, as if standing under an invisible canopy.
It is Lord Blackstone! He must be protecting us!
Then they knelt toward the shrine. Suddenly, an owl flew over from afar and hooted at them.
That is Lord Blackstone's messenger!
It was me who sent him to guide them back to the village.
Could it be?
Hurry! Grab the grain and follow me!
Everyone got up and carried the grain back. The huge canopy overhead moved with them, keeping them all dry.
With my current power, the spell only lasts an hour, so I had to send Red Feather to rush them.
Once everyone was back, I wearily floated back into the statue. Ding! Chosen vessel, congratulations on completing the quest. The villager's wish was a yellow tier quest. Without much thought, I entered a meditative state to slowly recover my spiritual power. After some time, I was woken by a commotion. Looking up, I saw Chief Lewis leading the whole village in kneeling. The altar held pig, sheep, and ox heads. Food is everything. Saving their grain from the storm was an immense favor.
Today before Lord Blackstone, I, as the village chief, announce a new rule. From now on, honoring Lord Blackstone is our top priority. On the first day of every month, everyone must come to offer incense.
With that, he knelt down.
Ding, chosen vessel. Congratulations on receiving a sacrifice. Merit plus 301 more sacrifice this month. After the ceremony, the villagers all went home. Outside the shrine, the chief stopped Charlie.
Your family doesn't have to pay taxes this year.
Why? Chief!
We discussed it. Lord Blackstone returning to the village is likely thanks to your mother. Thanks to her decades of devotion, Lord Blackstone didn't completely lose faith in the village. Plus, we'll place a memorial tablet for her in the side hall. From now on, when we honor Lord Blackstone, she'll also share the incense offerings.
Thank you, Chief!
I had no idea about what happened outside. After they left, I opened the Oracle dashboard and spent $300 on the Thunderstrike technique. A flood of new information rushed into my mind. Then, I gathered my mana. A faint thunder rumbled. Red Feather watched me grab lightning and strike an old stone roller in the yard, shattering it instantly.
Amazing! Attention!
I rubbed my head, shocked. This is just a basic strike. If I master it, could I summon thunder from the heavens? Dog Oracle, I am rich. The next day, in Dragonford's market.
Wheat bran! 50 coins a bushel! White flour! 300 coins a bushel!
Why the price hike again?
Another price hike! Too expensive! Then, go wait elsewhere!
Just then, a loud voice suddenly boomed from afar.
White flour! 130 coins a bushel! Come take a look, folks!
It was Chief Lewis from Lewis Hamlet, followed by over a dozen grain carts. Seeing this, everyone rushed over at once.
Where did you get this grain? From the fields, of course. But our wheat got ruined by the rain. Why is yours fine? That is because Lord Blackstone blessed us and shielded us from the rain, saving our wheat.
The crowd looked at each other.
How is that possible? Impossible! Even the villages protected by Lord Glimmer only get a one-day advance notice. How could a wild god be more powerful than Lord Glimmer? It is fine if you don't believe in Lord Blackstone. We're selling at a low price today to prevent greedy merchants from taking advantage of you. If you want to buy, just remember, this is all thanks to Lord Blackstone's grace.
It turns out most villages had their crops ruined by the storm, forcing them to buy expensive grain from greedy merchants. Frank wanted to sell at a low price to promote Lord Blackstone and gain more followers.
Thank you, Lewis folks. No, thank you, Lord Blackstone. Take your time. We have plenty. If you need more, you can get it in our village.
Seeing this, the grain merchants present were grinding their teeth in anger.
Go to Bolstad and bring Harvey Bull to me.
At Lewis Hamlet's temple, I was woken by noise. I looked up to see Chief Lewis leading 20 or 30 people to burn incense.
Lord Blackstone, I am from Goldfield, Horsebrook, Plum Hollow. We're here to thank you for your grace.
Turns out they came to buy grain, and Lewis brought them to pay respects. Watching my merit points rise, I had to admit Lewis was pretty clever.
Charlie rushed in.
Chief, someone's here for grain. Go take a look. They're from the patron's chapel.
Frank's heart skipped a beat. What are they doing here? He hurried outside. At the village entrance, he saw the men from the patron's chapel, led by Harvey Bull.
Manager Bull, what brings you here? Let's go to the village hall for tea. No time for tea. Hand over the 5,000 pounds of grain. I am in a rush to report back. Since when does old Harvey work for the county office and collect grain?
It is the patron's chapel's grain. Your Lewis Hamlet was blessed by Lord Glimmer for a bountiful harvest. How could you forget?
Old Harvey, you are joking. We've never worshipped Lord Glimmer. How could he bless us?
Other villages' wheat got soaked, but yours didn't get rained on. If not Lord Glimmer's protection, then what?
That is our Lord Blackstone's doing! What does it have to do with Lord Glimmer?
Just a poor village god. How could he control the weather?
Don't insult our Lord Blackstone! Old Harvey, there is no negotiating.
No negotiating. This was ordered by Master Stone himself.
At the mention of Master Stone from the patron's chapel, the villagers exchanged glances. He was as powerful as the town mayor, but for once, Frank stood his ground.
Fine! We won't hand over the grain!
Well, Frank Lewis, I'll have a talk with Master Stone when I get back. Just you wait!
He left in a huff. Frank turned to face the villagers.
Do you know why I refused him?
They shook their heads. Frank glanced toward the shrine.
Lord Blackstone fought for our grain in the storm. Giving it away for free is a great insult to Lord Blackstone.
Right! We can't let Lord Blackstone down!
Everyone fully agreed with Frank's decision.
Go back. I'll ask Lord Blackstone.
Then, Frank went to the shrine and told the statue what happened. I was furious.
Lord Blackstone, was I too reckless? If you think we should hand over the grain, let this coin land heads.
Frank dropped the coin to the ground. Tails. He dropped it twice more, still tails. He looked up at the statue and left. After Frank left, I called Redfeather over.
What do you know about Lord Glimmer?
He is not a true god, just a demon.
Do you know what kind of demon he is?
I don't know. He only cultivates at the patron's chapel and never comes out. But I heard he is a descendant of Grand Elder Hugh from Ironcliff Peak, who fled here after losing a power struggle.
It happened when flash floods hit the area, drowning crops in many villages. A woodcutter missing for 6 months suddenly returned to Bolstad, saying he was saved by a divine being in the mountains.
I was saved by a divine being in the mountains.
He also taught him many mystical arts, and he used magic to block the flash flood.
To ensure eternal peace, you must worship Lord Glimmer and sacrifice a boy each year.
So, the villagers built a patron's chapel, and the woodcutter became Lord Glimmer's earthly agent, known as Master Stone. Master Stone is the one who gives all the orders. Over the years, under Master Stone's guidance, more and more villages have come to worship Lord Glimmer.
Any village that worships him must offer a boy every year. By the way, Sage Regent, I heard some girls went missing in town. It might be his doing too.
I thought about it for a while. I wanted to bide my time, but it seems I can't.
If I duel him, what will you choose to do?
I am willing to be your vanguard, Sage Regent.
That is easy.
Who would have thought something would happen that night?
Sage Regent, someone's coming.
Keep quiet. Wait for my order.
Glad you led us to this little temple. I'll remember this, Carpenter.
Manager Hall, you are too kind.
Hurry and find something flammable. Let's burn the temple and get out of here.
Coming here at midnight to burn my temple. Perfect time to test my Thunderstrike technique on you.
This is the answer you wanted.
I raised my hand to gather power and struck Carpenter Bull. A lightning bolt fell from the sky and exploded above him, blowing him to pieces. Harvey Bull fainted right on the spot from fear. I cast a dream spell on Harvey Bull and revealed my golden divine form.
I am Lord Blackstone. Why burn my temple? Speak the truth.
Harvey Bull, tremble.
Please calm down, Lord Blackstone! I am just the errand boy! Master Stone sent me!
Still spouting nonsense. Do you want me to crush you with one palm?
I'll talk! I'll tell you everything! Master Stone sent me. He wants to steal your fortune, to get more boys for his cultivation. Lord Glimmer used dark magic to bring a storm and destroy the crops!
Then the Plaster Sage will step in to help. Grateful villagers will bring more villages to worship him.
But Lewis Hamlet was unscathed. Ruining Lord Glimmer's plan, Master Stone sent Harvey Bull to fight for the grain and test the village, only to be turned away by Chief Lewis. Master Stone flew into a rage and sent Harvey Bull to burn the temple at night to intimidate the villagers. I was shocked when I heard this. After pondering it, I looked at Harvey Bull.
How do you know such a secret?
I gave my 2 daughters to Master Stone, so I became his right-hand man.
Are the missing girls in town related to Lord Glimmer?
Yes! Master Stone ordered me to do it. He wanted 7 girls, but I only got 5. They're locked in a cellar outside Bolstad.
Just as I thought. Lord Glimmer really is an evil demon. After getting the exact location of the cellar, I struck Harvey Bull's head, scattering his soul to the winds.
Then I summoned Scarlet Wing, told him the cellar's location, and sent him to save them. After all, my spiritual power can't leave the village yet. Soon, Scarlet Wing flew to the cellar, only to find a rat demon guarding the door. Without hesitation, he swiped at it, and the rat demon fell before it could react. He then went inside, took down a few more guards, and finally rescued the girls. An hour later, Scarlet Wing returned with the girls and an injured guard.
Sage Regent, your humble servant has returned with success.
Good. Good. Once this is done, I'll reward you handsomely.
Then, I flew to Frank Lewis's home and used my dream entry ability on him.
Frank Lewis, I am Lord Blackstone. I am in your dream to give you a task.
Lord Blackstone, just command me. I'll give my life for you.
Then I explained the situation, telling him to take the girls home and take someone to the town mayor. After giving the orders, I returned to the temple. Before long, a commotion woke me up. I opened my eyes to see Grandpa Sam Lewis, the village elder, leading a group kneeling before the statue.
Lord Blackstone, we've failed you and scared you.
Frank Lewis, I told him to wake a few people. Didn't expect him to make such a big fuss.
From today on, we'll take turns guarding the temple day and night.
Meanwhile, Frank Lewis brought the captured man to the town mayor's house.
I am from Bullstead. Harvey Bull sent me to guard the girls. He said Master Stone from the Patron's Chapel wanted them.
The town mayor gasped in shock after hearing the story.
Brought people here on Lord Blackstone's orders. The girls have been sent home. As for how the mayor handles it, we common folk dare not interfere.
Tell me honestly, did Lord Blackstone from your village really do this?
How could us common folks pull off such a feat? It was Lord Blackstone's great mercy that made him save the girls from harm.
Luke Rodeman thought for a moment.
Such a big matter. I'll report it overnight. The county lord will also issue orders to keep Bullstead in line. If this is true, I'll personally thank your village's Lord Blackstone.
Just before dawn, Frank Lewis returned to the village and told the patron statue how he reported it.
Lord Blackstone, I've handled the report. The girls' families wanted to pay, but I refused and told them to burn incense for you.
That afternoon, the girls' family arrived, and even hired a Suona band. After setting up the offerings, the family bowed to thank me.
Thank you, Lord Blackstone, for saving my child!
Ding, congrats. Chosen vessel. Offering received. Merit plus 300.
Looking at the merit points above their heads, I couldn't help but smile. Just then, a shout was heard.
The mayor is here! The mayor is here!
Mayor, what brings you here?
I just got back from the county. The county lord heard about this and highly praised Lord Blackstone, so he sent me over first.
Oh, wonderful. Please come in, Mayor.
Luke Rodeman stood under the statue and looked up.
Is there really a deity dwelling in such a broken statue?
Thank you, Lord Blackstone, for saving the girls and keeping our town safe. I give my thanks.
Chosen vessel receives worship from an official. Merit increases by 30.
It seems merit points are tied to one's status.
Why is Lord Blackstone's statue so broken?
Mayor, we hired Carpenter Bull to rebuild Lord Blackstone's statue, but we let a wolf into our house. He was struck down by Lord Blackstone last night.
You can't read minds. It is not your fault. But we can't shortchange Lord Blackstone. I'll hire a top sculptor later, and the town will fund a grand stone statue.
You just doubted me, and now you are publicly rebuilding my vessel. Aren't you afraid of Lord Ash's wrath? He said the county lord sent him. He probably wants to crown a new king and use me to take down Lord Ash.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Mayor.
I opened the Oracle dashboard to check, and my merit points had reached 930. Without hesitation, I spent 200 points to upgrade appraisal. Suddenly, a surge of energy erupted from my core. My meridians felt like they were exploding, making me grit my teeth in pain.
Congrats on your breakthrough, Sage Regent!
I looked at Red Feather, realizing I almost forgot to reward him. I grabbed an incense stick, infused it with 50 merits, and handed it to him.
Thank you, Sage Regent! Thanks for your blessing. I just broke through the final barrier.
You reached the shifting realm?
I just entered the shifting realm.
Good. Good. Keep a close eye on Lewis Hamlet. When you break through next time, I'll help you.
After Red Feather left, I suddenly got a notification from the Oracle.
Congrats, chosen vessel. Your merit points exceed 1,000 special reward, a chance to upgrade a divine power.
I opened my divine powers and chose to upgrade Dream Entrance. It evolved into Daydream Domain, allowing me to force a target into a dream, even when they're awake. Meanwhile, at County Hall, Luke Rodman recounted his experience at Lewis Hamlet.
From what you said, Lord Blackstone really is a deity.
That divine golden light couldn't have come from an evil spirit. It must be a god.
But the Spirit Bureau said there are no true gods in Lower K County. Lord Glimmer is just. Didn't you promise Lewis Hamlet you'd rebuild the statue? Get the funds later and do it right away.
County Lord, aren't you afraid of offending Lord Glimmer?
He was always well behaved, but now he broke the rules and abducted a girl for cultivation. If he succeeds, will he still play by the rules like today?
So, County Lord, you want the two of them to fight. Lord Glimmer is from Ironcliff Peak. How can a minor mountain god beat him?
I've sent word to the Regional Spirit Bureau to send people here to suppress him. Hope this minor god can buy me some time.
County Lord! Master Stone from the Patron's Chapel and several village chiefs are heading to Lewis Hamlet.
They're acting so fast. Luke Rodman, send 2 craftsmen to Lewis Hamlet to repair the statue now.
Yes!
I hope Lord Blackstone can hold on.
Chief Frank Lewis and the villagers stood at the entrance of Lewis Hamlet, facing a group led by Master Stone of the Patron's Chapel. Bobby Bull, Chief of Bolstead, stepped forward.
Today, we brought Master Stone and the other chiefs here to demand answers for Harvey and Carpenter Bull's deaths. Frank, why did they come to burn the temple? If you don't give us an explanation, how can we believe you?
The other chiefs nodded. Frank glanced at Master Stone and swallowed his words. Everyone knew Master Stone sent Harvey, but no one dared to name him publicly, so he sighed.
Master Stone, chiefs, what will satisfy you?
I uncovered the truth. That wild deity isn't a god at all, but an evil spirit. Shielding you from the rain was just to win your favor. I sent Harvey last night to burn the temple to rid you of your inner demons. But that monster brutally killed Harvey. I came today to enforce divine justice. Blocking the way here, are you trying to defy Lord Glimmer?
The villagers were too scared to speak, but they didn't buy Master Stone's nonsense.
Lord Drake is a god, not an evil spirit!
Frank Lewis mustered the courage to argue back, and Master Stone's face instantly darkened.
In Lower K County, only Lord Glimmer is the true god. All others are evil spirits.
Master, we caught a suspicious man.
The aide brought the man before Master Stone.
Please calm down, Master Stone. I am a mason sent by the mayor to repair the statue.
Did the mayor send you? Or was it the county magistrate? Very well. Take a message for me.
He then raised his hand and killed the two men instantly.
I don't like killing too many people. Bring that false god statue to be burned before midnight, or Lewis Hamlet will be gone by dawn.
Frank Lewis led the villagers back and rushed to the statue to tell me everything. I was furious.
What? How dare they make a move right under my nose? Then I thought it through.
You take the villagers and leave.
Lord Blackstone, but...
I will teach this Master Stone a lesson.
After Frank left, Red Feather flew in.
Sage Regent, don't rush. I just used my vision technique and saw thick spiritual fire at the village entrance. I fear they're hostile.
What is spiritual fire?
It is the aura from incense. You have it too, Sage Regent. But yours is much purer. That spiritual fire at the entrance also has a hint of demonic aura.
Demonic aura? Could that Lord Glimmer be here himself?
Master Stone is human. Even with dark arts, he shouldn't have spiritual fire.
I fell into deep thought. Glad I didn't act rashly. Then I looked at Red Feather's feathers and had an idea.
Master Stone, are you waiting for me?
Master Stone was startled, then saw it was a Nightwing. Master Stone sized up Red Feather, sensing its demonic aura.
Are you the so-called Lord Blackstone, a mere demon? How dare you pretend to be a god?
If Grandpa Glimmer can do it, why can't I?
A lowly demon with little power, but a big mouth demon. Don't be so arrogant! By my decree! Yes!
You are only at the second rank! Where is all this demonic power coming from? Yeah! Ah!
You're not that tough.
Master! Save me!
He is being swallowed by dark energy. That is Lord Ash. So, you've been hiding inside Master Stone. You are quite the schemer, Lord Ash.
Are you done playing?
Kid, Bean, God isn't easy. Let me show you some pain.
Thunderstrike technique.
So you are a giant rat. No wonder you are Lord Ash.
So the owl was a decoy! You are the evil god! I yield. I won't bother you again. Let's stay out of each other's way, okay?
Stay out of each other's way. Are you worthy?
You win. Dragonford is yours now. Are you trying to kill me? I am Grand Elder Hugh's great-grandson, a mere hill deity like you can't touch me.
Are you done? Then I'll send you to hell. Lord Ash's body was completely still, and eventually turned into a giant rat. Glad that is over.
Congratulations, Sage Regent, for destroying this demon. Sage Regent, look. This is the old rat's core. All his power is in here.
The demonic power in this core is too chaotic to absorb directly. You did well this time. I'll give you this core.
Thank you, Sage Regent. I am yours for life.
After swallowing the core, Dreadfeather turned to Master Stone.
Sage Regent, what should we do with Master Stone?
Go back and get Frank Lewis and the others to clean up. What is your origin?
I am Lord Glimmer's vessel. He cultivates inside me. He is from Ironshade Mountain, expanding his family's territory.
How can you prove it?
Half of Lord Glimmer's incense is used for pill making. Every 3 years, Ironshade Mountain sends envoys to collect them.
When was the last time the envoy came?
The envoy came about 2 years ago.
It seems Lord Glimmer told the truth.
Where are you from?
I was a woodcutter in the village.
Red Feather, tell them the result.
Lord Glimmer has been executed by Lord Blackstone.
Congratulations, Lord Blackstone, on slaying the evil god!
Peacekeeper quest completed. 500 merit points awarded.
Can be repeated. Looks like the Oracle's quests aren't as simple as they seem.
Sage Regent, what should we do with those men?
Don't spare the bulls. Tell Frank Lewis to send anyone who committed heinous crimes to town for punishment.
Yes.
Oh, and go to the patron's chapel and clean up the place. That big rat had a luggage flag. If you find it, bring it back.
Back at the village temple.
I felt dizzy. Using the Thunderstrike technique 4 times in a row was too much.
Then, I went into a meditative state to recover.
In Lower Talent County Hall, an urgent report arrived. The county lord was shocked to learn that Lord Glimmer had been killed by Blackstone.
Lord Glimmer wasn't a deity, but a giant rat. Lord Blackstone killed him. His envoy, Sir Nightleaf, wiped out the remaining evil spirits in the patron's chapel. The chapel was burned to the ground, leaving a field of dead rats.
County Hall officials burned Glimmer Chapel to the ground, smashed the remaining idols to pieces, and posted a notice banning further worship.
By divine decree, the Emperor proclaims the devout worship of Lord Blackstone by the villagers of Lewis Hamlet is greatly meritorious. We are pleased and bestow the title Blackstone Sanctuary, granting it official patronage. So decree.
Frank Lewis and the villagers knelt down.
Hail Blackstone Sanctuary!
Hail Blackstone Sanctuary! Oh!
The Lewis Hamlet villagers followed him, kneeling in a huge crowd outside the hall.
Promoted to Sir. Merit times 1.2.
I barely had time to celebrate the Oracle notification. Is this what merit points do?
Merit plus 100.
So Magistrate Quentin was burning incense for me.
That Lord Glimmer plagued this land for years. I've long planned to kill him. Thank you, Sir Blackstone, for ridding Lower Talent County of this menace.
Yesterday, Master Stone blocked the village entrance for hours, and you didn't send a single soldier. With that thought, I immediately cast Daydream Domain and pulled Magistrate Quentin in.
I am Blackstone. I brought you into this dream to ask you something.
Are you in league with Lord Glimmer?
Lord Glimmer eats boys every year. I had him investigated, found he was a demon, reported him to the Spirit Temple, but they never came. So I had to tolerate that big rat's mischief.
So when you learned of my existence, you egged him on to fight me.
He persuaded Lord Blackstone to hold him off until the Spirit Temple arrived to wipe out this demon. I didn't expect Sir Blackstone to be so powerful.
Are you quite proud of your little plan? You thought rewarding me with a title and some perks afterward would make me let this slide.
I am guilty. I know my mistake.
Since your intention was to eliminate the evil, I'll forgive you this once. From now on, facing such matters, you know what to do.
Yes. Should something happen again, I will immediately consult the High Sage and await your orders. By the way, patron, yesterday, several village chiefs came to my office, begging the High Sage to forgive their sins. They wish to lead their villages in worshipping the High Sage. Should I issue an order for all villages to build a shrine for the High Sage?
Hearing this, I was delighted and about to agree.
Merit is tied to devotion, if it is not sincere belief. Without sincere belief, offering incense won't boost your merit. Belief must come from the heart. I am not Lord Glimmer. I won't force anyone. Let's drop it.
Quentin was stunned.
Truly a true deity, with a different mindset.
High Sage, if you need anything done, just say the word. I didn't reply. With a wave of my hand, the dream shattered. Quentin shuddered awake. He looked up at the statue, his eyes full of humility and loyalty. He took an incense stick, knelt down, and bowed deeply to the statue. The folks of Lewis Hamlet outside saw this, causing a huge stir.
Look! Isn't that Master Quentin?
Soon, crowds of people arrived in the square outside, all drawn by Lord Blackstone's legendary deeds to pay their respects. Frank Lewis quickly asked the villagers to boil water and make tea, offering it free to the pilgrims. He also assigned people to help them, keeping everyone busy, but no one complained. Seeing this, County Magistrate Quentin called the mayor and Frank over.
This hall is small and run down. The town will fund the rebuilding of Sir Blackstone's statue, and County Hall will fund the renovation of his temple. I'll leave this to Chief Lewis. The affairs of Lewis Hamlet are my affairs.
Brilliant! Master! Thank you on behalf of Sir Blackstone!
If your village needs anything, just let me know.
At night, after everyone left, I summoned Red Feather.
Congrats on your promotion to Sir Justice. I found many pills and techniques in the patron's chapel last night.
I took a look, and these are for demons. I'll give them to you. You can do as you wish.
I also found a banner. I wonder if it is the wing banner you wanted.
I reached for the banner to inspect it.
With my divine powers, this wing banner is useless to me.
Then, I looked at Red Feather.
You did great last night. I'll give you another incense stick.
I then infused 200 merit points into the incense and gave it to Red Feather.
Red Feather took a while to absorb it all.
Too much divine power. I need a break.
The next day, Village Chief Frank Lewis brought people to the hall.
Sir Blackstone, the county lord sent this stone. It was meant for his estate's guardian stone, but he specially donated it to rebuild your divine body.
Quentin sure knows how to suck up.
Then the craftsmen started working, measuring and polishing the statue. After a full day and night, the stone statue was finally repaired. Looking at my new statue, I felt a mix of emotions and couldn't help but smile.
Looking at my newly restored statue, I couldn't help but smile.